On September 30th, 1938, the French and British leaders met with Hitler in Munich, Germany, and signed what would be called the Munich Agreement. It granted the Nazis claims to Czech lands. The Czech people viewed this as a great betrayal, particularly since they weren't even invited to the negotiation table.
Americans in particular are extraordinarily critical of that choice, but in the context of a Britain that suffered catastrophic losses in World War I, a whole generation of Britain's young men swept away. That makes me actually a lot more sympathetic to his choice of trying to avoid in any way possible a war in which Britain had not yet been attacked, but its allies had been.
The Czech people were helpless without the support of their allies. They had little choice but to let the Nazis pass between the very bunkers built to deter them and keep them out of their homeland. Meanwhile, Neville Chamberlain returned to the United Kingdom a hero.
I had another talk with the German Chancellor, Herr Hitler. And here is the paper which bears his name upon it as well as mine. We regard the agreement signed last night and the Anglo-German naval agreement as symbolic of the desire of our two peoples never to go to war with one another again.
The British people celebrated in the streets because it meant that there wasn't going to be a war. At least they didn't think there was going to be a war.
Within a year, the Nazis occupied the whole of Czechoslovakia.